rewriting your future. Are you living the life you want, or are you letting life just happen to you? Hey, stick around. We're going to want to show you how you can take control. Good morning. Welcome to Mornings in the Lab, where we don't just talk about change. Oh, no. Nope. We make it happen. Yeah, I'm your host. I'm Keith Bills, and I've got a quick reminder for you. This is a explicit show. Oh, yeah. So if you got the little kids nearby, now it's time to put the headphones on. Yep, or walk them out of the room, or turn the volume up. Just do it. Or if you want to teach them about bad words, yeah, we got the expert in bad words today on the show, Christina Flynn, the expert in dropping every F-bomb you can imagine on the show here today. So I would invite you to take the kids, put them out, whatever you want to do. But we have an explicit show for you guys here today. So listen, today's a big one, folks. We are talking about how to rewrite your future. Yeah, taking back control, crushing those old limits and creating the life you really want, because I know you do. Hey, if you're laying there right now and you're pondering what to do, get up. Roll over. Don't hit the snooze button. Get your ass out of bed and rock and roll moving forward. And hey, listen, I'm not doing this alone today. I got my crew here with me, C. Marty Fit, John Anderson, and of course, Christina Flynn, and the guy over there, producer Jimmy, on the buttons. Oh yeah, he's always just pressing the buttons and moving shit around left and right, making sure everything is running smooth here on the show. But listen, here's the deal. Here's absolutely the deal today. Today is just not another episode. No, not at all. We are going to dive deep today, learning the exact tools and techniques you need to reshape your life. Yeah. And we've got some unpredictable, true story, and provocative topics lined up to keep it real. Plus, stick around. We bring in on Mark LaRue. Christina said it's not Mark LaRoost. No, it's Mark LaRue, center stage, as well as deep dive, talking about storytelling and how it can literally transform your future. Then later on, deep dive. Yep, we're breaking down the tools and mindset that you need to make that transformation a reality. And let's not forget, nation, coming up later today, C. Marty Fit, John Anderson, going to hit the gym. They spend time in the gym giving you tips and advice you won't get anywhere else except on this morning show. And of course, Christina Flynn, the F-bomber, dropping here with the personal brand bite, and then her and I are sitting down at the end of the show to do the business and branding segment. I think John's going to hang out with us. We're talking about the Business Athlete Manifesto. We leaned into it yesterday. We're going to keep leaning into it today. And trust me, you do not want to miss this show. But before we jump in, guys, I invite you right now, go ahead and smash that like button. Just fucking smash it. Yeah. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. Yeah. Let us know what goals you're chasing, because we're all about here in the lab. We're all about accountability and so forth. But listen, let's do this. Let's see what the crew is wearing here today. I'm going to bring them all on stage. Marty is in burgundy and red headset. Johnny's in black on black with, I think, the fuck excuses t-shirt on.
You really don't?
I don't actually know what it means. No, I don't. I went and bought this hat. I loved how simple it was. And I'm like, yeah, I'll buy the hat. I don't know what the logo stands for. So somebody knows watching what the logo stands for, please tell me what it means. But how's everybody doing today?
Well, good, man. How you doing?
It's another day. And another day with no name.
It's another loop. It's another loop, man. If you're going to say it, you got to say it right.
We don't call them days.
That's what I'm saying.
And everybody knows the show, the loop. It's actually we reference this as the 24-hour loop, because a day is just 24 hours, and we've been given the ability and the opportunity to maximize that loop. So yes. We're here to maximize.
There you go.
I'm ready.
Hey, Marty, I was watching some reposts. I was producing some show post-producing the show yesterday. I was laughing at your comment because Johnny was talking last week about looping hours and looping weeks. And last week he made a comment that time's irrelevant to John Addison. And you were like, oh my God, now time's not relevant to this guy?
Yeah, because it's relevant.
It's absolutely relevant.
If time wasn't relevant, he would press the snooze button, or he wouldn't care about the snooze button.
No, but
He wouldn't care about
let's
snooze
flip the
button.
script. Let's flip the script. Is it?
There we go.
Are
There
you
we go.
time driven? Are you time driven, or are you result driven? If you're result driven, you basically you want your results. So it's even better than time. You're not watching the clock. You're watching your results. You're chasing the feeling of that result.
You're chasing the feeling. Here's the thing, Marty, Johnny. You talk about flipping the script, Johnny. Let's just cut straight to it. We hear this phrase all of the time. Johnny says flip the script. Some people say rewrite your future. But what the hell does that actually mean? Right? It's not about waiting for some big moment to change your life. John's like, what the hell are you waiting for next Monday for? No, you got to fucking start today. Start right now. What are you waiting for? So you see, rewriting your future, Business Athlete Nation, is all about making the small, small, like little uncle over here, the small intentional decisions every day that push you toward the life that you actually want instead of working to retire for the life you think you want, Johnny. But a lot of us are on autopilot. Oh yeah, you roll over, you hit the snooze button, you think you're just going to let it happen. Life's just going to happen. You're going to react to life, reacting to whatever life throws your way. But here's the thing, nation. As you're listening to me today, as you're listening to Mark Luge, you're listening to John Anderson, C. Marty Fitt, AJ Zeiglin, Christina Flynn. Yeah, true story. You have the power to change that. You're not stuck with the script that someone else wrote for you. Oh, fuck no. You think John Anderson rolled over and hit the snooze button before he became a world bodybuilder, world wrestler, world strong? You think Marty went up to California when the pandemic hit and rolled over and hit the snooze button? No. He took control of his story. And today you can take control of your story starting today. And you know where it starts? It starts with mindset. Yeah, the first tool you need, though, is self-awareness. Right, guys? Get real with yourself. What's working in your life, what's not. Then comes discipline. I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for motivation, that's a fleeting thing. You got to have discipline. You need habit stacking. You need to hang out with us in the morning, right?
Brother, this is a good one. I just got to say, I'm getting all round. I mean, I'm getting all wound up here.
You need discipline, guys, because if you're consistently making choices that align with your goals, you're going to get. And then finally, regardless, you got discipline, you got consistency, you need some fucking action. You need action. If you don't have action, you got nothing. If you got action, you're lazy. If you got action, you're dead. If you got no action, you're just reacting. You got to move. Moving creates momentum. Get up right now, damn it. Take the first step. Even if you don't see the whole path. Do you think when I started this show a year ago, do you think when I called Marty, I'm like, I got the show I'm starting? He's like, what are you doing? I don't know. We're going to get it figured out. We're going to get moving. We're going to create some momentum. So listen, John, see Marty, Christina, what the hell do you guys think? How do we help people get off of autopilot today, get going and get rocking and rolling? Marty, start with you. Marty, start with you.
Yeah, go first, because I'm gonna chew it all up, brother. You better get some meat off this bone quick.
Marty, go, brother, go.
Cut me loose, man. Cut me loose.
Cut me loose, baby.
I'm big on, where do you want to be? You want to be in the same spot a year from now?
Yes.
Or do you want to be closer to your goal or at your goal?
Yes.
And a lot of times when I think a year from now, like I can't be at the same spot. I can't be putting this work in to not get better. So that drives me freaking crazy. So that helps me.
Yes. Tina, before we come to Johnny, Tina, give me some energy on this monologue this morning.
It's just real. I remember just over a year ago sitting and being in a really dark fucking place and being like, it doesn't matter if I want to change or not. Time is going to keep moving forward. And I could sit here in a year from now and feel a whole lot better about where I'm at and actually do something about it. Or I could come back here in a year and still feel really shitty with no changes being made. So I think Marty's point is on point. Years are like, it just is. Time's moving. If you don't change now, you're going to be in this exact same position when you revisit.
Time's moving, nation. You got to rock and roll. Johnny, get after it, brother.
First off, what my co-host said is totally on point. So I love it. But how do we actually take what they said and it's okay, I register. I don't want to be in this place in a year. What the fuck do you do? Here we come, baby. Let's keep it simple.
Yep.
Your 24-hour loop or your day is going to include a series of activities or the lack of activities. You can literally change the trajectory of your life by changing what you do every day. So if you're going this way and you're like, God damn it, I don't want to go this way because if I keep going this way in a year, I'm going to be pissed off where I am. change 2 or 3 of your daily activities, obviously create the habits out of them. Boom, you change the trajectory of your life and you end up over there where you want to go. So you have so much control, and literally has to do with removing a bad habit or 2, even just one, and implementing a few that will change the trajectory of where you're going.
That's it. And it all starts.
I want to add one more thing.
Go ahead, Marty. Go ahead, rock and roll, brother.
So I like to call it disruption. Yeah. You got to be disruptive. Yeah. So whatever your bad habits are, whatever your shitty plan or your shitty routine is, you got to disrupt it. Meaning you got to go against the grain. So 9 times out of 10, you're probably getting bad advice from the people around you. You probably have the wrong information, the wrong mindset. So you got to do whatever you need to do to disrupt it and change the trajectory.
That's it.
And
Marty.
if you're a parent, you could literally just look, do I want my kids doing this shit? Does my day represent a life I want my kids to live? And the odds are you're going to look at it and go, okay, there's some parts I'm good with, but Jesus Christ, I don't want them doing A, B, and C. Yep. Well, change that shit, because they don't give a damn what you say. They care about what you do.
Oh, I love it, nation. I love it. We got some great comments coming in from the side here this morning. We got the future joining us. Good morning, Enzo. We are fantastic. Can't stay low. Enzo. So, Johnny, brother, you got to look at Enzo. You got to rip him one, man. He's talking about daylight savings time and all this shit. What's the hour, Johnny? Your team, buddy. Go ahead, hit him.
Come on, man. Why is it that everybody gets all fucking bent out of shape about 1 hour changing once a year? Holy Christ. The worst part about this is a crazy thing. When we lose an hour of sleep, this is how fragile the general public has become. When we lose that hour, whichever way it flips, I don't know if we're gaining or losing this time, doesn't matter. But when we lose an hour, there's a massive increase in heart attacks, because people are living a life where they're riding that ragged edge of just holding on. They lose an hour of sleep, and next thing you know, the fucking emergency rooms are filled up with these poor bastards that had heart attacks because they lost an hour of sleep. That just demonstrates, Jesus Christ, it's time to analyze your loop, people.
So Enzo, you heard Johnny. You heard old Uncle Johnny, brother. The snooze button wasn't around.
Yeah, I can go on a rant on that. I'm going to let it go because I know you got stuff to do.
Very good morning.
I could go on a rant.
Good morning. Good morning, good time. Good morning, Shinku. Good morning, Tangerine. We got a whole bunch of folks coming here for this morning. And you're right, good Shinku. It's called stagnation, and the future is a mystery. The past is a memory, and the present is a gift. Tangerine, good to see you here. Yes, this is a motivational channel. We get out of bed to help you guys get out of bed and get yourselves started in the morning. And Tangerine's 47, and I have insomnia. Oh, I'm sorry. If I'm sorry, hey, I'm glad you're here. So that's the most important for us. Selfishly, I'm glad you're here, Tangerine. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that you have some insomnia. John, I've been up since 5:30. I need to get up at 5:30 a.m. to work. That's awesome, Tangerine. But hey, before I get to the accountability check-in, I want to drop a video, Jimmy, here quickly. We're going to take 2 minutes to drop this video before bringing Mark LaRue in. Marty dropped a video into my feed yesterday. I'm like, yes, perfect. So I had a different topic lined up for this morning. It's in my secret file that I haven't.
Hold on. I didn't even know you saw it because I ain't get a text back.
Are we at that relationship now, Marty, where
give me a like, all you gotta do is double tap the like or something so I know you got it. I wasn't prepared to talk about it. I had stuff to say. No, but
I can't hold on. We got to go on both sides of the fence here. We're a team, so anytime one of us communicates, you got to make that acknowledgement. But Marty, on the flip side, but I got to come at you now, Marty. You don't need to prepare to talk. This is what we do.
No, you're right. That was soft. I'll take the blame. That's my bad.
Okay, so Uncle Keith did wrong. So sometimes I got to admit, John and Marty, I like to surprise you guys. And John and Marty, I thought to myself that if I didn't tell you, there'd be some kind of, oh yeah, he's talking about this today. So I will reflect. I was wrong. I should have acknowledged, and
all I need is this. That's all I need. Nothing else. That's all I need.
Part of our audience. Look at the growth. Wow.
I will acknowledge.
Tina, am I wrong, Tina?
Marty, you're not wrong.
I'm guilty of this also, and I'll tell you why, especially with videos, because if you send me a video and I click that video and I get into it, then I'm going to talk to my wife after about it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to forget to get back to
you. My bad, Keith.
So
my bad.
No, all good, man. This is fantastic. I love airing our clean laundry in public. It's just the fun of our show, Marty. But listen.
I got to say, Marty, stick to those guns, baby. You throw a fucking hatchet. You throw a hatchet.
Thank you.
If you got the balls to throw the hatchet, don't fucking apologize. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I'm wrong sometimes. That's all. That's it.
Marty's not. So listen.
Then you just be wrong full speed, and either way, you're good to go.
So here's the thing. We talk about no excuses. Marty dropped a video yesterday. Gentlemen, this is we try to make content for men and dads and so forth. Well,
what
Marty
about excuses? Come on, look at that. Look at that.
One, I'm going to show you something because you talked about it just a few moments ago. You all don't know what's going to come on here, but this video is perfect way to start the show, man, because this video is going to show you that there's no excuses. Jimmy, let's roll it, brother. I got the vertical. Jimmy, you roll the horizontal. Team, check this out.
Good job, Bevis.
Daddy, I have a 12. Daddy, I have a 12. She's swinging,
Well, you
Dad.
only need one more.
Dad, she's swinging.
Oh, good job.
Whee! She's going down. I'm gonna wet. I'm careful. The violet is my super high. Dad, look, I'm
Right now and can't see the video. We just put a video on the stage of a father doing some squats, doing some lifts with a squat rack attached to his kid's play set. Nation, there is no excuse not to get a lift in. And what Johnny always says is not what you say, it's what you do. The kids are playing on the play set. Dad's doing squats. And what are the kids seeing, Johnny? What are the kids seeing, Marty? Are the kids seeing Dad to sit around? Or what are the kids seeing, Johnny, Marty? What are the kids seeing? What are the kids fucking seeing?
They seeing Dad get active. Let me tell you what made me send that to you, though. Because I always joke around and I say, the day I have kids, I'm breaking the internet because all the dads are going to hate me because I'm going to be working out with my kids all the time. I can't wait.
Dude, so check this out. So when my middle daughter was born, I was mid-flight in my pro strongman career. And so at the time, I was trying to get better at stones, the Atlas stones, where you're lifting the stones up on the box. So I had a set of stones made, had some boxes made in my garage, and she was little. So I'd put her in a little jumpy. Right, it was hooked up on the ceiling. You know, it's a little thing she sits in, and she can jump, do like this to keep herself occupied while I'm lifting these stones. Somewhere along the lines, she basically decided that if I wasn't lifting these stones, she wasn't happy. So she would cry like a mother if I wasn't lifting that shit. So I got to tell you, my middle daughter got me so damn good, in such good shape lifting stones because my rest time was so little because it was like, okay, I'm trying to catch my breath, and this kid is screaming, and I'm bouncing her, and she's not shutting up. As soon as I pick up the stone, she's quiet as hell. So it was a perfect way to be inspired to get in the best shape of my life with the Atlas stones.
The point is, gentlemen, no excuse to get rocking and rolling here today. Say, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Quick reminder, hit that subscribe button you haven't already. And if you're loving what we're talking about, Nation, share this with your friends. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends, subscribe to the channel. Somebody who's laying around who can use some motivation, invite them to our show and let us know in the comments what you're working on so that we can help you hit your big goals and help you achieve accountability.
And let me
Jimmy,
jump in 1 second.
Keep going, Tina.
You know why I love this conversation? Because all the time we're talking about women trying to get their workout in with the babies. What I love about this is it's not the woman's responsibility to fit it into her workout. It's everyone's responsibility to just make it happen. So it doesn't mean that it falls on your partner or your wife. You can do it too. It's just working out at the same time as you're taking care of your kid.
Oh, I love that.
100%. That's so true. You can find a way to train with your kid. That same daughter I was talking about 3 years later, she would come to me in a group setting, and I would always hear her come to me and say, "Daddy, they're throwing up again." So she was exposed to the type of work where people are vomiting, you know. And she just, in her mind, that's the way you work out. And she became a savage.
No kidding. All right, we got Mark LaRue hanging out, waiting for us in the green room. But before we do that, we're going to do this. Jimmy, let's do it, brother. Producer Jimmy's on the buttons today. The guy's killing it every single day. All right, it's time for the daily accountability check-in.